Yes, yes, yes. This is Raphael Dawkins, Combat Radio. And if you have not subscribed already but like the content, then please kindly do so. Anyway, we're starting off with the article, or the news rather, that Hughie Fury on his first fight with Matchroom, newly inked deal with Matchroom Boxing. Hughie Fury is going to fight Alexander Povetkin on the Lomachenko v. Cambell undercard. Okay, so let's get into the article. Okay, so Hughie Fury, newly signed to Matchroom Boxing, has his first fight under the company's banner, and it's not going to be an easy one, says the article. As was previously rumored, Fury will be facing the Russian veteran Alexander Povetkin on August the 31st in London, part of the Lomachenko Cambell undercard at the O2 Arena. The card is set to be aired on Sky Box Office in the UK and ESPN Plus for our American cousins. Hughie Fury goes on to say, why am I reading this from the computer? I've got it on my phone also. Let's have a look at some pictures while I take you through the article. Okay, Hughie Fury goes on to say, I'm over the moon with this news. I can't wait. These are the kind of fights I want to be in. Matchroom can get me these big names, and I'm really looking forward to it. Povetkin is a dangerous man. You can't take anything away from that. He's not been where he's been for nothing. It's a very serious fight, but I'm confident of getting the win on the night. Here we see Hughie Fury in his last fight with Samuel Peter, the older gentleman, reputed to be much older than his box rec figures would imply. So he should have stopped fighting a long time ago, say some. Ex-WBC champ. He's fought the Klitschko's 3 times. I think Vitaly once and Vladimir twice, I think, or the other way around. But I'm pretty sure that's the stats for Samuel Peter. Shouldn't be in the ring anymore, in my opinion. Fury won that fight when Peter dislocated his shoulder. He blamed the referee for that. The referee kind of tackled him to break up the fight, and Peter's shoulder popped out. Yeah, most unfortunate. Should be chilling with his grandkids, one might say. But hey, that's up to him. If he still gets a license, then so be it. Anyway, so yeah, Fury versus, and there we see Fury versus Pulev. He got that nasty cut. He lost that fight, unfortunately. There we go. Alleging that's the shot that caused the cut, was it? I don't know. Could have been. Yeah, so Fury is 23 wins, 2 losses, and 13 wins by KO. Has lost his 2 previous stand-up or step-up fights to Joseph Parker. Have we got Joseph Parker? Yeah, there we go. Very next picture. He lost to Joseph Parker and Kubrat Pulev, who we just seen. Yeah, he's won 2 fights this year via the fight with Chris Norrad and a very washed up Samuel Peter, says the article. Well, there we go. I wasn't going hard on Peter. They've gone harder on Peter than me. I said Peter should retire. The article says a very washed up Samuel Peter. Whoops. But to be fair, can you disagree with that? It's just telling the truth. But as he did against Parker and Pulev, he's showing no fear of actually taking on a serious opponent. There, you see a side that was familiar in this fight versus Parker. Fury against the rope, kind of trying to swing out of the way of the punches. This fight represents a massive opportunity for me, says Hughie. As soon as it was suggested, I said yes. Povetkin is a completely different level to my last fight, and I believe his style will complement mine. Okay, so those are Hughie Fury's words. What's this picture all about? Okay, so what's the connection? Okay, so this is Tyson Fury, cousin of Hughie Fury. This is Parker, someone he's fought before and lost to. Parker looking very in shape there, very in shape. And this is Parker's brother, younger brother. He was also a boxer, had to retire when they found some kind of adverse finding with his brain. There was something wrong with his brain that would have made it dangerous for him to fight. He had to retire from the game very, very early in his infancy in the game, and I think he got arrested at an airport in America for some violent altercation. Yeah, I think he's suffering from depression or what have you. I hope he gets right. Anyway, so Fury goes on to say, I can't quite believe the fight has been made. It's happened very quickly. It has to be, says Eddie Hearn, and it has to be said, Hughie Fury has a big set of cojones. There's huge risk in the fight, but there's also a huge reward. If Hughie can beat Povetkin on August the 31st, it catapults him into huge fights and immediate world title contention. It's going to be a great fight on a great card. A huge night for British boxing, says Eddie Hearn. There's Chris Norad, the Canadian guy, turned up in terrible shape and was just looking around the canvas for a nice soft spot to lay down. Some would say. There's Fury, Hughie, catching Joseph Parker with a, what is that, a right cross, right hook? What do you describe that as? Okay, so that's the word. August the 31st. Hughie Fury versus Alexander Sasha Povetkin on the Lomachenko Cambell undercard. Yeah, that's right. So, that's the word. August the 31st. O2 Arena. Hughie Fury versus Povetkin. What say you? Have your say. Leave your comments in the comment section. And once again, this is Raphael Dawkins. It's the Combat Radio. It's the likes, it's the subscribes, it's the comments, it's the shares, and it is the hitting that bell icon to stay updated with news and notifications. Okay, and I'm out.